Hey guys, 828 Fine Adventure. I got this jack for the Tacoma here because the little bottle type jack that it comes with is really cheap, and if you put bigger tires or a lift or anything like that, it won't it won't work. And they're not very stable. So if you try to hook up the rod to it and turn it, it flips over and falls on its side. And if it's 90 degrees outside and you're trying to change a flat on the highway, that's just an accident and a horrible time waiting to happen. So I don't know if you've seen. I used to have a safety jack, which is a bottle jack that you pump with a lever, and it came with all these extensions. So it's basically an off-road bottle jack. And so I found another one. This one you get at Tractor Supply, and it pretty much has all the same stuff. But I'm going to show you this, and we're going to jack up the truck, and I'm going to show you how easy it is. But like I said, if you have one of these Tacomas or a 4Runner, the jack that comes with it is not adequate. Just call your tire service, AAA, whatever. Have them come change your wheel. Don't try to use it. I don't know why they even put them in the vehicles. They're just don't use them. Okay, they're just a headache. They might work a little bit, but unless you have some blocks of wood or something, it's just a pain. Get yourself something like this. And this was a great price. I got this on Tractor Supply. They shipped it to my house, and it was a little over $100. But it's compact, and you can just keep it in the back of your truck or your 4Runner or whatever. So let's go ahead and check this out. I'm going to open this box. It's my first time checking it out. Now, these are pretty heavy. Not sure the exact weight. I will figure that out and put it in the video. But this is, it comes with this really nice, thick case here. You can see this. This is like a really thick Cordura or something like that. I mean, it's very substantial. This jack, I just want to show you. Look at this. 8.5 inches, all the way up to 37.5 inches of, to jack up. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't go crazy with it. It's just a bottle jack. But for these 4Runners and Tacomas, this is perfect. And it might get you out of a jam. Look at that. You can stack these extensions that go on top of this bottle jack. 37 inches high. Now, like I said, I wouldn't do that. But this will get you out of a jam. And let me see if it's got the weight of this, just in case any of y'all are curious. Yeah, it doesn't have the weight on the box, but this is everything it comes with right here. And I'm going to unpack this bag and show it to you. And I'm going to show you how it works. And we're going to jack up the vehicle. Check that out. These are great. I had one in my old Tacoma back in 2017. So how many years? That's like 8 years ago. So they've been out. But this case is awesome. For the price, and they have sales at Tractor Supply. Now, you usually can't find these in store. It's online only. But man, I highly recommend this thing. Let's see if I can get this. What do we got here? Let me see if I can get this unzipped here. I'm going to bring the camera in a little closer. Here we go. Let's see that. Zipper's a little stiff here. Maybe it'll loosen up. There we go. Okay. In here, you have some directions. The Tall Boy. This is Power Mountain Tall Boy. It has all the instructions you need in a million different languages, but it has a few pages in English, so check that out. Then we have this right here. This is interesting. It's all strapped up in here. There's another one, all strapped up. I will probably retain these and these straps because that'll keep it quiet. It won't be clanging around. And then check this out. Here's your little safety pin. I'm gonna go ahead and put that where it goes, and an Allen wrench. So let's see what that's all about. So it comes with these things right here in a little bag. This bag here is like really thick, material. I mean, this is awesome. This bag. Okay, let me get this off. Okay, check that out. Now, the other one I had was just a bottle jack by itself, and I had to, and it came with a little bitty base that you put it on. This one is already screwed down to the base, so that'll make it very stable. So maybe the 37 inches, maybe that 37 inches tall, maybe it'll be pretty stable. I mean, this looks, I mean, look at this. This thing's already attached. I mean, they've really thought of everything here. Let's see. This is a, yeah, look at that. 6 ton, 12,000 pounds. So this is plenty right here. Let's see, what am I missing here? Let me see what I got here. So I'm going to open the first little box here. There, we got the bags. Remember, we got the safety pin and the tool. Let's go ahead and open this first thing. These are just little elastic Velcro straps. Okay, in this one, let me pump it up a little bit here. And then once you have that, you can do things like you put this on there, like that, the square piece. You've got this one, which is like a under the axle. And this is very helpful also if you're working on your vehicle. You need to do some stuff. You can, and you need to use a couple of jacks. This will work great. You can see this piece. I mean, and it's great. It's got this styrofoam thing. Here's an extension here. This is solid at the top. That's why it's so heavy. And let's check out this other bag here. Let me do one thing. I forgot to spray my EcoSmart mosquito fogger stuff. This stuff works great. It's like geranium oil and lemon oil and what else? Rosemary and peppermint oil. I guess it might have lemon in it. I don't know, but it's man, this stuff. You spray this out, all your flying insects bug out. Huh, pardon the pun, but they yeah, this stuff works great. I spray it whenever I start working on vehicles. I spray it around everything, so keep the mosquitoes away. Okay, so in this other one, here's the other part of the handle here. Look at this. Then you have a handle to jack it up. Okay. That works good. You've got some more extensions here you can put on top. I mean, look at that. You can just keep going. Different ones. All these different heights. I mean, they work great. So you can really, figure out what you need. I'm not sure what this is for. Got this little thing here. Let's Let's read some directions here. Maybe that's just a little... Oh, I see. I see. Let me see here. This gives you a couple more inches. Okay, this must always be used with the extension. So we're gonna... They all must be fully engaged. Okay, there you go. That's good. Got that. So that little sleeve needs to be on there. Then you can do this, all that stuff. So let's see what we got here. So I'm looking at the directions here. It has a diagram here, and it shows you all the little things. Yeah, so if you're going to use any of the extensions, you have to put that little sleeve on there. Let me show you a couple other things. So like, this one, of course, has a solid top. They all have that, so you can stack them on top of each other. I'm trying to see, like, you can do this, and you can do this, and then it has this pin that goes in there, like that. So that's pretty cool. I mean, it's got all these extensions that you can do. Again, look at that. That's just awesome. I mean, these are great, and not sure what the Allen wrench is for. But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put all this back in here. And we're going to, you see here, let me do this. I'm going to let this down. Allen wrench, that's for the base down here. This right here, this Allen wrench. It's for the unscrew the jack, the bottle jack from the base. But that's not going to be necessary. I'll just put these back in here. Let's do this. These straps, just put them on like this, and then they hold everything together. Yeah, it's pretty easy. Just be patient with it, but this is a very fast way to jack the car up. If you have this handy. Like I said, it's like 7.5 inches. I'd say let's go and say 8 inches. So it's not going to do most sedans, but it'll do most SUVs. So just, you can see this. There we go. We got this bag. I'll put these in here. And I'm going to leave the directions in it too. I mean, why not? So, look at that. That is perfect. All right. That's it. It'll go in a 4Runner. It'll go in all kinds of vehicles. Needs to be a small SUV, a Subaru Outback. The Legacies are too low. The Tacomas are fine. The 4Runner's fine. The Toyota Camry or Corolla, this is too tall for that. They do have smaller bottle jacks, though. So you might be able to make something. Just remember, the jack that comes with those cars, with new cars these days, if they even have a jack, is garbage. So, anyways, let's go jack up the truck. Okay. Here I got the jack out of the back of the truck. I'm gonna put it probably about right here. Let's move this camera. All right. Now I'm gonna show you what I need here. There we go. Pull these out. Pull this out. Okay. So I'm looking for the chassis under here, and I'm gonna pull these off. There we go. And I'm just gonna put that one on. Let me see how far. Yeah. Maybe I can put another extension on here. With this little short one. Like this. Let me see if this will slide under. Oh man, sure will. Perfect. Now I need these. Pull out this handle, just like that. So we have this handle now. Okay. You can see I am right up under there, under the chassis. Perfect. Okay. Okay. All right. Look at that. We're off the ground. That was pretty quick. So there you go. You can change your tire. Works good. Came up enough, but you could always use extensions. I used extensions as close as I could to that chassis for it to fit. Very stable. It's not going anywhere. So, there we have it. Now I'm going to bring it down. Be careful doing this. If you have wheel chocks, use them. But look at that. There we go. Use that extension. I mean, it's great. Here I am, putting everything back in the case. And it really works great here. Just take your time. And, getting these cases back together. You don't want to lose any of these parts. Now, the other one I had, everything was just kind of dumped in the bag. These foam things are nice because they keep it from rattling around and being noisy if it's in the cab of your vehicle. But, look at this. Man, this is great. I'd say the zipper on this bag is a little, I don't think everybody's will be that way. Mine seems to hang up at first, but it seems fine. Oh, it seems fine now. But, there you go. So this is the Power Mountain jack. And you could search Power Mountain, bottle jack. Tractor Supply has these. Great price. And if I can dig up my safety jack, I'll do a comparison. But it looks like everything's made at the same place or something. I don't know. They're really close. But this is really good quality, and I'm really happy with it. Okay, folks. That's what I got for you today. Just going to put this back here. So I hope you like my video on the Power Mountain bottle jack that extends up to 37 inches. I wouldn't use it that high unless you're doing something around the house, maybe need it to hold something. But for a vehicle, that's really high. You could use this bottle jack with those extensions to kind of press out a dent in your car, maybe, or different things. Anyhow, you saw how I used it. It would have worked on the Tundra, work on all the vehicles. It's like a 8-inch height. Now there is smaller bottle jacks you can buy, but this one, it wouldn't work on sedans. It should work on small SUVs, any other larger vehicles, full-size vehicles, except for sedans. It should work on the Outback just fine and different things like that. So look into them. Factory jacks, if your car even has one now, are garbage. They were garbage back on my 17 Toyota. You know, I tried to use it in an emergency. I had a flat tire, and I tried to use it, and every time I would hook up the little metal rods that you twist, the jack would turn over. So I couldn't get it started. And then I got it started up real close, and it would still, as soon as I started cranking, it would flip it over. It was such a pain and so unsafe. If I was on the side of the highway, I would have got run over, and I would have been throwing tools. but anyhow, so check these out. I'll put a link under it to Tractor Supply. Check them out. Do your research. There's some others out there, but they're more expensive. And that's all I got for you today. I just wanted to show you something to keep you safe. Like I said, this works on the Tacoma, 4Runner, and whatever else. Not sedans. This is what I got. I will see you next time. Stay tuned, like, share, and subscribe. Check out my links under the video, and I will see you next time. See ya.